Hey there, Adele-Marie here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about bullying and the impact that bullying has on your mental and emotional well-being. Now, since I have been specialising in anxiety for the last several years, I've noticed a huge correlation between my clients that have had anxiety and being bullied. So what happens when you're bullied in your childhood is that's when you are at your imprinting age and that's where your beliefs are formed. What tends to happen when you are a young person and you are subject to bullying is that you create a belief that you're not good enough, you're unworthy, you don't deserve the best, you don't deserve to be happy, and you then create a belief system around all of that. And what happens is your brain is your best friend and it looks for evidence to make your beliefs right. So what happens then is it has a knock-on effect on your self-esteem. Self-esteem and anxiety are massively connected. So if you believe that you're good enough, you're worthy, and you deserve the best, then that is what you will show up to create. That's what you'll show up to desire. That's what you will show up to really manifest in your life. But the alternative is the opposite. And if you have got low self-esteem because it came from a place of bullying, then you will need to work on your boundaries a little bit more than those people with high self-esteem. You'll need to work on your self-worth. You'll need to really watch that internal dialogue. Now, internal dialogue is what we say to ourselves at any given time. And people with low self-esteem talk to themselves in a really harsh way. I always say to my clients, would you talk to yourself? Would you talk to your best friends the way that you talk to yourself? The answer is normally no. So what happens is people with low self-esteem talk to themselves in a really negative way. They don't believe they're worth anything. And what that does eventually is their body will then create an anxious symptom, a symptom of anxiety. And it's literally your body's way of telling you that there's something that's misaligned, there's something that is not right. On top of that, you have been used to being triggered into what's known as fight or flight since this all started. And what happens is you have got a really sensitive nervous system. So, double whammy, you have got low self-esteem and you've got a triggered nervous system. So that any word, some music, a memory, anything can really create anxiety within your body temple. So there's a few different avenues to really think about here. One is to work on that wonderful self-esteem and become aware of what you're saying to yourself. And two, to really notice when your body is in the fight or flight state. Prolonged periods of being in fight or flight is what causes ongoing anxiety. Now, here's something that I say all the time to my clients. Anxiety is actually a normal human emotion. It's your body's way of communicating to you to let you know that something isn't right, as I said before. Now, when all of this starts in your younger life, when you are bullied at school or in some area of your life that you are not in control of, then it just sets up anxiety from a very young age, and it can be avoided. So this week I'm going to be sharing lots of different information about bullying, and I would love for you to listen, comment, share, and certainly ask me questions in terms of how bullying can impact yourself and those around you. I'm also going to be talking about bullying in the home and bullying in the workplace. I've got a couple of interviews lined up for you, and I really hope that you will join me so that you can understand more about how bullying impacts us all on a mental an emotional and physical level. I look forward to seeing you really soon.